Sorry for being late. I was working on the rest of my birthday project. I still got stuff to do. I went to pick up my cake and I got stuck in traffic for an hour. Yippee! But the cake looks really yummy. I got stuck in rush hour traffic. I was like, oh man. And then, you know, people doing crazy things. I am excited for the pizza. I'm excited to pick up my Starbucks drink, my free Starbucks drink tomorrow. I'm excited to... You are allowed to play in this stream. And I'm excited to celebrate my birthday with you guys. And then, I got everyone's favorite artist to help me do this year's birthday art. Smile. Well, I don't know if it's your favorite Solax, but it's one of my favorite little guys. What the? You saw it? Dude, someone get Solax out of here. I'm done. I'm done. I hope you... What the fuck? Mods! Mods! Guards, take him away. Oh, you didn't... Oh, now you know? No. I know you've seen it now. I fucking... Oh man, dude, is lying. I need hot chip. Oh my god, I fucked up today. Okay, wait. Come on, everyone. Come on, Mogu. Happy Big Thursday. Sorry for the late start. I was working on stuff for tomorrow because I still have to do half a day, and I'm work has been busy and I haven't had a lot of time to work on things. So it's all my fault, but yeah. Welcome everyone. For those who don't know this game, you guys get to join and influence the course of events. I play against you guys. You guys get split off into teams, basically. Welcome everyone. Welcome. And also, oh my god, okay. A coworker typed into the Teams chat when like all people do is lie, and then I couldn't help it, but I was just like, I immediately, because it was typing, I immediately goes like, and eat hot chip. And they're just like, and I'm like, sorry. I think a couple of turns and you guys will kind of understand how this game works. And I also wanted to let you guys know, tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time, I am going to have a secret stream. And it's a sponsored stream. I hope you guys will enjoy it. And this helps me with funding some projects. I still have to fund. I have to fund off my 3D model, honestly. It's expensive. 3D models are expensive. And when it's a sponsored stream, 6 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I don't know what else. For my birthday, there is a limited bundle. First come, first serve. I have to wake up before 6 on my birthday, and then I have to lock in for work so that I'm able to have the afternoon off to get pizza and then do my birthday stream. And I have to get all that set up before then because I have lots of things to do tomorrow. And then after my stream, I'm gonna just die. It's gonna be so sick. I can't wait to die. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep tonight. I don't think I worked that hard. I just have poor time management. But I enjoy doing these things. I want everyone to kind of have fun. And yeah, and thank you so much, Unsanctioned Psyker, for the big 15 months. Thank you so much for being on Lockdown. I really appreciate it. Appreciate everyone's generosity. I always appreciate you guys showing up. And yeah. Get some real sleep tonight? Dude, I can't. I have to finish. I'm not done. I'm not done stuff. Cause I don't know. I guess I just want like I'm doing stuff so that you guys can kind of have fun gambling tomorrow with the Space Boys, and then there's a little prize from me to you about the prizes, or if you guys get good with the gamba, there's a little bit of a payout, like last year, a little keepsake that you guys could have. And I'm also planning something a little bit extra at the end. The Space Boys have a little something extra for you guys. Winky face. I'm winking. I'm bad at winking, but in addition to that, there's also some birthday merch and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Excuse me. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to support your favorite little heckin' Space Boys. I'm gonna roll the campaign again. And yeah.
Hey, we're the Space Boys, and on this Friday, May 22nd, we're going to be having a galactic showdown. What does that mean? It means we're going to be competing in a series of events to win your guys' hearts. From dancing, singing, to acting abilities, we're going for it all. We wanted to give you guys a short little introduction. Rawr! My name is Barry Bearson. I enjoy birdwatching, fishing, gardening, and aquascaping. No, I don't want to eat the birds and the fish. I just like to keep in touch with the great outdoors.
Meow!
My name is Wilton Whiskers. I enjoy pottery, woodworking, glass blowing,
5 different voices.
doing
Are you
model
smoking
kits,
something?
and arts and crafts. Yippee! Is that
you for
your
that
heart
train.
thumping or mine? My name is Apollo. I enjoy playing on the guitar and piano, dancing, photography, and writing. You might even find me on AO3, smiley face, winky face. I'm zooming through space. My name is Ship. I enjoy tennis, pickleball, skydiving, and rock climbing.
Whatever.
Don't worry about how I do these hobbies. It's a secret. You might be in for a trip.
Glorp, 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 glorp. Glorp, 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 glorp.
Well, I hope you got to learn a little bit more about us. See you guys this Friday. See you out here in space. Yippee!
I tried to come up with some kind of space pun, but I realized I did not. Make sure you vote for your favorite Space Boys. It does matter for when they compete tomorrow, and thank you so much for the big 11 months marks. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being a mock champ. And yeah. Monarch name. What did I name? Nice Mog. No more Mr. Ice Mog. I'm the Ice Mog. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Okay. Okay, fine. My name is Mog. Big M of the... Oh my god, I was just... of the champion dynasty, which is... this sounds kind of... it sounds like I'm making a reference, but I'm not. Mogsabith. I'm a big chihuahua of the Ghost Dynasty, whatever. I don't know, what do you guys want to be? What colors do you guys want to be? Do you guys want to be the barons, chiefs, counts, grandees, these nuts, patricians? I'm seeing purple. I'm seeing some... I see one vote for blue, one vote for green. Oh, you got some green. No one wants to be yellow. Except for Lamba. Okay. I guess red, blue, or yellow? You guys want to just be yellow? Okay, or red? I don't like how I said, oh, you guys want to be yellow, and then I like clicked over to red anyways. Okay. I'm sorry, Rav and Tifanon. You guys were only two people that voted for blue. Alright, exclamation point join to join your game. To join the game. Do you own the game or something? Holy shit, Solax bought the game so he could join the... Oh, imagine. Dude, you guys gotta rise up against Solax. Just because they're mods doesn't mean Jojora! You guys are on Team Pay to Win. What the hell? No, you guys gotta topple them over. Yeah, I'm gonna favor the Reds. Smiley face. Eat the rich. Eat the rich. Both purple and red are modless. You're so right. Dude, they're stacking. Are you really gonna just let them stack like that? Alright. I'll give you guys another moment, but exclamation point join to join. Welcome everyone. I hope you're doing well. Yes, my lord, dude. No, I don't trust you guys. I hope purple and red colludes against green. I mean, I think don't let Solax's sword intimidate you. He is just honestly another chatter in this chat. You guys might as well speak up against him because he's a hoe. I can delete his messages too. It's funny. Okay, exclamation point join. If you whore members, hashtag Weenie just joined after I said whore members. Who remembers? Come on, Weenie. Nice for you to join us today. Hope you're doing well. Of course you're doing well. But yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think you're able to join mid-game anyway, so... I forgot there's so much reading for me. Council introduction. Now that you're queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. Introduce yourselves to the Council of the East. It's the cats! Salman, Hagi. An honor to finally meet your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. It's Mux! A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And it's Pyrable! Hail and well met, my liege. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Coronation? The Chancellor? Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. Very well then, what must I do? Okay. Let's get this, of course. Okay, you guys can vote with, I think, exclamation mark, and then A, B, C, or D. And... yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. You had to put vote and then letter. Sorry, I'm stupid. I forgot how this game works. I'm sorry. I see where red wants to go. I see you guys. I see you guys. No way! There was never any choice. You guys are not very nice. I remember this. I remember each and every... Oh, it does. PT, Christopher, Revo Haze, Weenie, Cicerugi. Not them. See, I see Jojo. I see. What kind of coordinate? Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Nobles pick you up and carry you to the treadwater, hurling into shallow water with a cheer. When you climb up to the bank, soaking wet, the chancellor steps aside and places the crown upon your head. Is this your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? I'm gonna kill you guys. I mean, no, of course not. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you want the people of the kingdom to remember you? I think you guys want... We should enter into a new golden age. Lofty goal indeed. Once you have an heir, I will soon discuss how they're progressing. Okay. Is there anything that happens? I gotta end the season. Bodan of the Rav Zeth Dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Moxibeth wears a crown. What scheme should the counts pursue to overthrow the queen? And you guys gotta vote. You guys have 20 seconds to vote. Lower own defiance. Oh, you guys are loyal. The counts plan to summon a demon to possess the queen, putting her totally under their control, First, they must lull the queen into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay, next up we've got the green team. The patricians. Casso of the Dovahkiin family, charismatic Navy admiral, scribbles on a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in a measured prose. My fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Moxibeth. Something must be done. Oh, you guys are gonna vote. How are you guys gonna overthrow me? I can never pronounce subterfuge. Subterfuge? Thanks for the bit, Syntax. My teeth to our great, beautiful queen. Don't overthrow me. Oh. Mogu, exclamation point, join the join. I guess you guys are lowering my stability? I think you are red, Pyro. Patricians plan to replace the Queen's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove that they are doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Last but not least, the Barons of the Barons. Leopold of the Urpet Rock bloodline, well-known marcher Hellion, stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When the Barons of the March back down from a fight, never! Oh, when have? I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. How is the Team Red going to win and overtake my throne? Vote to set a goal. Is the plugin not active? Oh wait, sorry, you're so right. Wait, I could do this. Where is the streaming tools? Um. No, you could. Wait, where is the? Control? No. No. Here. Where are the ones that I had? Extensions. My extension. Activate. Okay, it should activate. You guys could technically play on King on You guys see it now? Yay! Sorry about that. Baron's plans to make a bargain with the wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles, but perhaps if the queen is considered a threat to their autonomy, to advance their scheme, they must raise authority to 5 or more. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are scheming to crown the region's preferred claimant. You guys are already doing... By little decree, I get the new law. Ooh, what do I want? I'm gonna make sure you guys gotta pay attention. Okay, let's do horror in the east. Weenie says, Your Grace, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside. Sounds ghastly. Only a few have seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. How should the council deal with the monster in the east? Okay, you guys can start voting. Smiley face. I think everyone can vote. Or is it just purple? No, everyone can vote. You guys gonna really let purple win? Ooh, damn. Wait, is red and green working together? They're colluding! They're colluding! Damn! Send the Count's army to deal with the abomination? Oh, they failed! The regiment marches in circles for weeks through swamps and mud but fails to hunt down the elusive beast. When they return, many soldiers appear to have brought back some manner of disease from the bog. They're coughing, pale, and too weak to hold. Dude, they got the Vantavirus! This sucks! Thank you so much for the big 6 months, Furious. Thank you. Thanks for being on my jump. Happy Big Thursday. Exclamation point, join if you want to join. Meanwhile, the monster's attacks continue to menace the east. You hear reports that it no longer confines its attacks to the night. Oh, it's doing daytime drive-bys. Soon, peasants are too afraid to tend their crops, which lie rotting in the fields. Oh, you're lowering my stability. Uh-oh. An infestation of crawlers. Ebenezer, my liege, our mutual friend Count Rare Rappy has discovered a nest of crawlers in a new tract of eastern farmland. Naturally, we barons recommend they fill the tunnels immediately, lest they spread to other regions and endanger our crops, but Rare Rappy refuses to do so. Peasants have gone missing, Your Grace. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath this. Oh, they're like sewer people. Taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with. Tell me more about these crawlers. Horrible cow-sized worms that live. Oh, it's Shai Hulud. Cow-sized worms that live under the earth with teeny clackling legs like scented. Oh, that's really. Ugh. That's really gross. They're rare but formidable foes. They turn up unpredictably and attack whatever they find before retreating back into the earth. You guys should be proud that I didn't pronounce this as formidable. Nothing that well-organized troops can't handle, I'm sure. Assemble the council. Alright. Alright. I'll have you guys vote. I feel like you guys are gonna mess with the purple team too much and they'll remember. And then you're gonna have to deal with having to... Someone's gotta check the holes, the Shai Hulud, speak with the worms. Do the little sand walking. Send someone to investigate. Very well. Who will we send on this most unfortunate mission? Ooh. Ooh. Hire explorers. I don't want to send a wizard. Alright, Vulcan Shaw. They fucking drop off the face of the earth as soon as they leave their journey. Count Rappy buys their time, but many peasants move away. Oh my god. Purple. Purple. As is tradition, I need a guard. They won't come into the capital. You'll have to pick someone else. Who do I want to align myself with? Tell me about the coastal gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who have turned themselves into celebrities through their skills at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill and battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? What about the veterans of the march? These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They're uncouth, no doubt, but won't adapt well to life in palace. Perhaps they're loyal, but they're loyal and tough as nails. Surely it takes someone from the march, right? Red me lord. Veterans of the march, right? I have made the arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in a perfect formation before lying up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. And I think that's it for events, right? Alright. Nobles use their personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the two highest funders will be built. Use the command !fund XY, where X is the character code and Y is amount you're pledging. So A, B, C, D, and you each all have $1,000. and how much money you're funding. And I'm gonna do it. And voting starts now. Damn, you guys are funding a fucking prison. Oh, and a monument. Wait, Red Team is playing this properly. I think. Patricians need the stability? Oh, minus stability? You guys are destabilizing me, but upping my authority? What is this, the United States? Haha, Zinger +2. Come on, Purple, don't you want to up the farming? Smiley face. Exclamation point, fund C 1000. Damn it. You guys build a monument and a prison at the same time. Purple farms are covered in worms? That's true. Poor harvest. Oh, finding a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, but you can't avoid your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's almost been a year. I don't really want to get married. I've been busy. Nonsense. A queen cannot rule alone. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Any. I mean, I'm popular with men and women. Smiley face. I have tons of sex appeal and I'm suave, I'm charismatic, and yeah. You come here often to this? I also like Twitch streams. Have you heard of that XQC guy? He sounds kind of silly, like he's saying gibberish. Haha, am I right? I'm relating to you guys. Excellent. I'll send my messengers out for the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Ceremony of friendship. Yes, you! Your Highness, too long have we let tension simmer between us. We, the citizens of the Seen Kingdom, are we not? We worship the same god. We hella do not worship the same god. I just want to assure you that the counts are loyal, despite the rumors. And to prove it, let's hold a ceremony of friendship to renew our feudal vows. What a lovely idea. It's basically a big party followed by renewal of our vows of loyalty. This is a counts-only affair, by the way. Other regions are not invited. Though, unfortunately, we still need council approval to open the treasury's purse strings. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? What the hell? This shit sucks. Are you guys getting taxed? You know Purple's throwing a party for themselves? Dude. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of time! It's a waste of time! It's a waste of time! Oh my god, there's betrayers. Red doesn't want to part. Oh no, Red's just coming in with the chaos. Aw, you guys, Cat Bus, Dookane, Chicken Salad. I see you. Dude, we're so poor. We made Cashew richer. As the sun sets, the counts kneel before you and repeat their feudal vows. You anoint each of their foreheads with a dab of sacred oil. They raise her to their feet again and embrace you one by one. That's a little bit too much. I don't know about that. Baron, biscuits and gravy. Bad news, my liege. We have suffered an extremely poor harvest in March. Unseasonably bad weather is to blame. Uh-oh. That's a shame. Sadly, it'll be a tough winter. That was it? Oh crap. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath the eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak with the schemes against the queen. Queen Moxibeth trusts us counts more and more. Yesterday we met for afternoon tea and she even said she'll invest in our beekeepers. Tragically, even though the queen trusts us, the archbishop doesn't. For the next stage of their scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. In March, Baron Marx stands on top of a border fort, flanked by soldiers glaring out over Asmenian territory with a scowl. Below, a portcullis rattles open. A twisted stone figure is carried into the fortress. Borne on a palanquin carried by hollow-eyed apprentices, the Baron goes down to meet him. Well, I have some time out of my very busy schedule to come and meet you in this pimple of a fort on the backside of nowhere. I thought we had a common goal. Save your breath. I already know what you want from me. Assistance in overthrowing the current queen, am I right? Well, was it that obvious? I was born a long time before yesterday, my good Baron, and unlike some of my most isolated colleagues, I'm no stranger to political machinations. On occasion, our goals happen to align, but I cannot act on your behalf, not until the bees are taken care of. Did you say bees? Yes. On this plane, they're simple insects, but in the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent, call themselves the dreams of being. They have innate fondness for loyalty and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference, but they won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them. You guys must lower the region's combined farming to 14 or less in 4 seasons. Oh shit. The patricians invent insurance, making 500 wealth while fires rake the coast. Nobles gain 200 wealth. Dude, you guys are doing insurance scams. Thoughts? I'm taxing the purple, and I'm taxing the green. I'll leave the barons alone. You're not broke. You see Farp there with 1,500. You're the reason we're broke? You guys aren't broke! I'm taxing purple because I need you guys to hate me. But also, you guys invented insurance. I'm taxing green and... Don't the fines kill me! I'm doing it. I'm gonna give you guys money. You know what? I'll keep you guys at an even. No, I'm getting influenced. Alright, someone in the red convinced me to tax. Okay, purple and red. Why should I not tax the green? I should tax the green, right? Tax green, okay. Dude, I should run a country. I think I'm pretty good at it. Whatever, you know, if tomorrow I decide that gas prices go up, it is what it is. You know what? I don't know. Things seem to be kind of just existing. Are you guys apathetic? I guess I have to bet on your guys' apathy. You guys can't be about the revolution if you guys are too apathetic to revolutionize. Ebenezer! It's been many moons since we last heard from the adventurers we sent into the tunnels on Count Rare Rappy's land. We must act before this crawler menace spreads to other regions. Peasants disappear in sinkholes, swallow villages whole, while Rare Rappy hides in their castle and does nothing. Belligerent fool! I imagine the retaliation if we anger them directly. I would rather abandon my estate. Alright. Alright. Feel free to vote. Do nothing, see if the crawlers retreat on their own. Dude, red hates purple. Green hates purple. Kayla counts to host Rare Rappy as they abandon the area. Any other votes? There's last 2 votes to make it in for B. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the count. That's insane. Dude, you guys are insolent. Oh. Some counts curse the council's inaction, but decide to wait. Eventually, the creatures withdraw from their own accord, leaving behind swaths of terrified peasants with missing family members and horrific stories. But Count Rare Rappy is not so lucky. Their castle is found abandoned with no clue as to where they went. You guys are messing up. Rare Rappy died! Bro! What the? You guys let a fellow Mogchamp die! That's messed up! Remember when I came to you with the word of a monster preying upon peasants in the east? It's difficult to forget, Weenie. I have reason to believe that the culprit may be one of our fellow counts. John Madden, to be precise. What the heck? Weenie is accusing John Madden of being a vampire? The peasants believe that the Count, John Madden, transforms into a colossal bloodthirsty beast once every 7 nights. Do we know of something like this ever happening before? Only in legend, King Karvek was said to turn into such a beast and slaughter his servants at night. But in the day he was mild-mannered as a baby duck and has no members of his clans. Perhaps it's true same here. What should I do? Pray, do not call a public vote on this matter. It would embarrass Count John Madden greatly for no reason. No, this should be put to a vote. Absolutely not. I shall arrest him at once. I'll send a team of inquisitors to investigate these claims. Yeah, okay. Very well, Your Grace, whatever you say. Team of inquisitors are dispatched to investigate the claim that Count John Madden sometimes turns into a monster. Hopefully they return intact. The council, of course, registered their disapproval that the church is meddling with their private affairs. Eligible options. I have found 3 potential matches for you. Yes, I know. Alright, let's see them. This is Destomena, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Donkey Tong Dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe. Just to trigger the like, perhaps. A very pious young lady. The like counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. She's an intriguing candidate. Damn, they think that she's crazy because she treats... She's nice. She's nice to people. Thank you so much for the watch streaks, everyone. From the coast, we have Marcel, the wealthy heir to noble patrician Count Bus estate. He wasn't originally their heir, but their elder brother had an unfortunate accident. He's obsessed with the arena. All his friends are gladiators, and sometimes he even enters a fight himself. He's recently been campaigning to improve living conditions in the coastal slums. Could be worse, could be... I don't like this guy. This guy is like he took up like boxing or something, and I don't think I'm a fan of contact sports like that. You know what I mean? Sorry, I don't think not MNM. MMA fighters seem kind of... You gotta have like a few screws loose. You know what I'm saying? And finally, we have March's offering. Felix, scion of the prestigious Kitora bloodline. They're known for their blunt honesty, the kind of honesty that makes you enemies. Unlike most barons, they've got no patience for hunting. Prefers to spend their time in an armchair with a good book. They're said to be obsessed with carving a place for themselves in history. That all? Meh. What do you think? Picking a candidate will anger the other nations, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I think I gotta lower the East and the patricians candidate. Did you just call your son a chud? Don't call your son a chud. Or I mean, I guess you could, probably. I need to have some coffee. I made my decision. I think I have to marry Destomina of the East because they're kind of angry. They're kind of angy. I feel like everyone's not having a good time. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, patrician Potato Fries has invited their closest confidants aboard their yacht. Given the recent turmoil, the councils were calling for their queen's inner circle to resign. We need to increase the pressure. If the queen's in a weak position, she's got no chance but to bow to our demands. No more interfering, spy master. No more marshal or chancellor or treasurer. A whole new inner circle all made of patricians. For the next stage, you guys gotta lower authority to 4 or less. Ooh.
Happy early birthday, Bob. I'll probably be stuck working during the stream tomorrow, so I'm saying it now.
Thank you so much for the big tier 3 and the 17-month shampoo. Thank you. Happy early birthday, Bob. I'll be stuck working during the stream tomorrow, so I'm saying it now. Thank you. I really appreciate it. How do I replace this boat? Oh, okay. Nothing's happening in the coast, man. As you are walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind you. Baron Advocate approaches out of breath and waving frantically. They have a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in one hand. Dude, my ear! I almost died! Bro! This is not funny! This is not funny! Advocate! You're gonna make a song about me! Great God, my liege, I nearly took your head off. Tell me in 5 words or less why I shouldn't have you executed. Didn't mean finger slip. Damn, that was 6, wasn't it? Sorry to scare you. I just wanted to show you this crossbow. Can shoot 3 bolts at once and punch through Asmodean armor at 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is, to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted from springwood. It grows only in the forests of the coast, and those coastal bastards charge exorbitantly for it. That's the free market, I suppose. Bah! If this is what the free market looks like, let's put it in chains, that's what I say. The barons of the March are guarding your borders, your majesty, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If we want to keep our kingdom safe, the patricians must stop price gouging. Down with capitalism! Your august majesty, this is outrageous. These barons just want a bargain. Ooh. Hell no. Alright. Start voting. Refuse to limit the free market? Dude, everyone's actually just in their own lane. Last second? You guys are gonna just RNG on the farming? Dude, purple's locked in. Red is asleep at the wheel. We got a trader in D. You want me to expose who the do I expose who the trader is? Smiley face. It's Katora. Is it? It is. Katora! Katora is a spy! Dude! Stop trying to make me poor! A few weeks later, a wagon load of stringwood seeds arrive in the march. They're planted in painstakingly rows outside of Baron Advocate's estate, tended by the best farmers. Unfortunately, the stony soil and bitter weather of the march proved too great for the seedlings. Nothing grows in the springwood grove, and the barons grumble about your decision as patricians racket up the prices. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs! Your Majesty, I've received some word back from the Inquisitors that you sent to East to investigate about John Madden's and their nocturnal activities. We've placed Count John Madden in heavy iron chains and waited until nightfall. They transferred into a vicious monster. Black fur claws like scythes. It broke free and killed a dozen Inquisitors before we oh shit. It's clear that Count John Madden was a devil worshipper cursed by the ninth god for their sins. John Madden! Dude! We request permission to burn them alive in the town square. You know what? That burn, 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 that's your answer to everything? I I should have a. Do you? I'm gonna let you guys vote. I'm gonna let you guys vote. We're in the Beast Alive, dude. You guys are. Red is so cruel. Order to keep John Madden to keep control of their. Hey, stop turning into a werewolf, John Madden. I'm warning you here. Please, stop doing it before they burn you out in public, big dog. It was more than one time. It's a weekly occurrence. Stop killing people. It's harmful. Damn, you guys actually burned the. What the heck, man? Nothing gets past the peasants going like a good public burning. You hear reports that Count John Madden transferred into a monster halfway through. The peasants' belief in the ninth god has been raised to new highs by such impressive spectacle, while the counts are fierce to have been humiliated so publicly. John Madden has died. You guys are fucking religious zealots. The royal wedding. I don't think I should. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing at the same Bertrand's cathedral with Destomina at your side. Do I take this person as your lawfully wedded wife? Yes. Your new wife dances with you with obvious reluctance. By the time you find yourself with Destomina, it's past midnight. You've never felt more tired. Neither of us asked for this union, but I assure you it can blossom to something mutual benefit. Agreed. Excellent. I hope this alliance proves most fruitful indeed. You head to your separate bedchambers. Perhaps you will draw closer in time, but for now your wife is happy to keep you at arm's length. There is no love. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying that we're right to your throne. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got some things happening in the coast. My liege, the scholars and great thinkers of the coast have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater, and it's revolutionizing agriculture. Oh my god, is that what threshes from like League of Legends? Is that where it comes from? With like the you know, and then with the lantern? I never knew. Threshers named after a pro player? Really? It would be great use to us in the march. Our farms are struggling to keep with demand, you know? We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, Marcher Leech. Damn, Dojora, what the hell? Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Jojora's being a bigot. Alright. Force the patricians to distribute their designs. Halt the production of these machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere. What the fuck? Red is like, bring them back to the Stone Ages. What the? No, Green is abstaining. Please, sir. May we? Oh. Oh my god. No. Wow, you guys suck. You can't be serious. Is that what we get for being forward thinkers? This isn't what we asked for. We wanted the machines. No, Red did not want the machines. Nair, sit your ass back down. Everyone voted that no one gets anything. This is King Solomon stuff. The sudden ban of new reaping machines reverses the progress made in the coast, and then some. Bewildered farmers are confronted with preachers decrying the devilish reaping machines. Oh my god, you guys are freaking gonna starve. You guys are gonna go through a famine. What is wrong with you guys? Alright. The good word. Good greetings, Moxabeth. I've had an idea. You know, the people of the East are quite pious. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent of the church myself, I thought I might go back to my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach in your favor. Why do this for me? I'm the queen consort, don't forget. My success and influence relies upon your own. Go forth and teach them to love me! Word spreads fast that the queen consort is planning a tour of the East. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where she plans to stop. Once she arrives, yay! Desdemona gives a series of impassioned speeches to the locals, preaching at length about your good standing with the church. It strikes a chord. The spy master happily announces that your popularity is rising across the region. It's like People's Shy Wedding? Oh, a fishy wedding. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would greatly help shore up relations between our two great nations. Depths below! Great nation? The Isles of Sal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. Damn, Solax. And I heard this isn't even a proper marriage anyways. The Archduke is marrying a fish. Damn, Cicerugi, if man can't fucking kiss a fish? What are you, a bigot? You don't like fish sticks? Hani also doesn't like fish sticks. The groom is a Finn folk, one of the descendants of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with the man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the queen to attend. Of course the queen should attend the wedding. Oh, wait. You know what? I don't really want to go. I really like sushi, and I think that's inappropriate. The queen sends her regards. Why wouldn't I like sushi? What's wrong with sushi? Who's locking in? I think purple's locking in more than... Do we gotta condemn and sever the ties? Stop the vote? Stop the count? Dude. We're gonna Taylor Swift it. Must these regards be warm? Can't they be icy cold? I'll compose a polite refusal with accompanying congratulations, but it's a shame. This is a chance for real diplomatic progress. When the common folk of the coast hear about the Archduke's wedding, they're broadly supportive of the union. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Oh, you guys don't like the church now. Alright, you guys ready to fund some buildings for yourselves? Exclamation point fund. And then the letter and how much money you're putting in. Wait, why is purple so rich? Oh, I guess you guys don't really need to fund more than what's necessary. Dude, everyone's dumping money into the theater. The theater that's gonna make fun of me. No jokes allowed. No parodies allowed. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna ban comedy. I hate having fun. Top 2 gets it, so you guys really just... Oh shit. The Baron's coming in last second? Damn, Charles Lee. An island. A new baby. Solak says, Your August Majesty, Your August Majesty, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. That is my Solak's impression. A new island has risen halfway between our shores and the Isles of Sal. The Fed folk raised it from the depths using the weird ocean magic. Oh shit, dude. What the? It's true, Your Majesty. The Finn folk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of the Prince of the Archduke of Sal. They'll gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news. That island is an immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into Salish hands. Damn, pay a wizard to sink it back into the sea. Send the queen to conduct secret negotiations. I don't know what's gonna happen. We can't pay for the wizard! We don't have the Etsy witches casting spells! Oh. Sabotaging the wedding, that's crazy. To seduce the Finfolk prince? Dude, you guys don't want to seduce him? I have not played Super Seducer before. So you know what? That's interesting. We don't. What if it's a little top 2? I don't care what you offer them. Get that island. Preparations begin for your clandestine investment to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your chancellor has heard of magic reeds that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit. Happy birthday, Mogu, in Central Time. Thank you, thank you. A new baby! Who gave birth to a baby? PT! Hail, Your Majesty! Some fine news from my common folk in the march. A baby has been born on your birthday, birthing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9, a fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark this occasion? Alright. I refuse. You guys can't vote D. I veto D. I veto D! Cause I'm the monarch, baby. I rule with an iron fist. Or something. Queen has no time for peasant brats. That's also kind of correct. I don't think I like babies like that. The queen will send her blessings. Is this a neutral one? Bless up. Cheers, Your Majesty. That's too kind. There is another matter. They asked permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, my liege? As long as the baby isn't ugly, you know? But, like, I think all babies are kind of ugly unless it's your own. Mog's the birth is better. Huzzah! I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news. PT hurries away. You only hope you'll be around to see it. I'll let them. About your heir. Your marriage to Desdemona has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. I don't think we can have a baby biologically. Graduations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Very happy, thank you. You've done so far, but there's something still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a... Do you know what? I want to see this happen. I'm gonna go in... We're gonna have... We're gonna have coitus. I said it. I don't want to say it again. A count rides into a remote, remarkable spot of moorland. Soon, another joins them. Blood and stars! It's too dangerous to make a move against the queen, with the church so influential. The count aims to lower their faith 4 or less. Somewhere along the coast, the noble patrician Potato Fry strolls on their olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The council demanded a shakeup, but the queen resists all calls to replace her advisors. There's little we can do while the queen holds out, but something tells me her position is not as strong as she thinks. Lower the authority to 4 or less. Oh my god, it's the bees! Down in the march, Baron Marks is visiting the wizard Gordius in his tower of black basalt. Lava bubbles and cracks in the stone, somewhere flowing uphill. Last night, as I slept, I walked through the glittering halls of the apiary, and do you know what I saw? Ruined palaces, cracked and faded. The thrones of dream queens stand empty. The hives are dead or dying. All goes according to plan. My thanks, great wizard. Now, shall we discuss how to overthrow the troublesome queen? Oh shit. I guess Red gets to vote how they either are raising my trade or raising stability. I guess. Hey, you guys have to vote. Wait, Red, please vote. I don't know. I don't know who's in Team Red. Oh, you guys are working with me. Uh-oh. Far, far away, that can be done. I will steal the queen away through the apiary, where distance works differently. But the apiary is a land of dreams, and in times of turbulence, nightmares. It must be peaceful if I am to navigate it very far. I consider it done. We'll make sure the kingdom's as peaceful as sleeping lamb and everyone's dreaming of pleasant dreams. For the final stage, the barons must raise the stability to 10 or more. Okay. No, they're gonna be mean to me. You know what? You know what? I don't want to do anything. The patricians find a reef bearing clams, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Solax! God, I'm always so nice to you, dude! What if I give you guys a tax break because I'm so nice? No, I don't want a tax screen anymore. He needs a tax break, exactly. He's yelling. The peasants are rebelling.
Meep.
Thank you so much for the big 17 months, Meep. Thank you. Homogu, thank you so much. Thank you for being on Machamp. Meep. No, I can't tax screen. That's kind of mean. You know what I'm saying? I already taxed them last time. That's right. I'm gonna tax Red. Wait, do I tax purple again for funsies? I know I'm giving. I can't tax green. They want me to tax. I just can't tax. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys the common tax. I can't tax the green. The crystal pox? The kraken? SL, Patrician SL, Your Serene Highness, I bring unfortunate tidings. An outbreak of crystal pox is... Dude! I give you guys a fucking tax break and look what you guys do. You guys fucking invent, like, COVID from, like, the 14th century. Crystal pox? What's that? A most terrible disease, Your Esteemed Highness. It begins with a rash of boils which slowly and painfully crystallize until the poor victim is sparkling like a Wait, that sounds kind of sick. Eventually, the sufferer becomes a crystalline statue. A painful but admittedly glamorous way to go. How many are dead? Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is terribly virulent. Your Majesty, may I make a suggestion? Victims of the crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stage. Once they are fully covered in crystals, they are no longer spread the disease. Indeed, the pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewelry. If we allow the pox to spread, we can make use of money in the coast. By the 9th, woman, that is heartless, even for you. The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. But is that what you want, for the coast to lose money? Dude, think of all the money, you guys. Wasn't there like a trend for a little bit about how like people were making like jewelry out of like ashes of their loved ones or something? Like they turn into a crystal or something like that? I don't know. God damn it, I only like the people that voted for A. You hate me! You hate me! Don't do anything one way or the other. Dude, we're just letting some stupid crystal disease just spread across. The council dithers and delays and does nothing, and the crystal pox spreads like wildfire across the coast. Farms lie fallow. Soldiers die in droves. Peasants turn away from a god that abandoned them. However, it's not all bad news. Making the best of a bad situation, the patricians harvest gemstones from pox-stricken peasants and sell them for a tidy profit. Okay, you guys are monopolizing it anyways. You guys could have just been... Oh my god. If only you guys just lined my wallets instead of the patricians' wallets. The Finn folk send a stagecoach made from a giant clam pulled by seahorses. You equip your magic breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves and you are whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive at the undersea citadel of kelp woven huts. Their prince meets you at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Teeny Finfolk spawnings swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, Your Majesty. We're honored to have such a prestigious visitor. Holy shit. An avatar. Whoa, this place is amazing. A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in the shadow. So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archduke Shomo and the island I'm giving to him as a dowry. He's gay! He's a gay Finfolk! We love that for him. May I ask why you have to give him a dowry? Yeah, dude, it's fucking 2026. What are you? Fucking a bigot? First of all, I must offer my congratulations. More like fine folk, am I right? Awooga! No. This new island could cause a war between your future husband and I. Whoops, I just dropped a big bag of pearls. Could you pick them up for me? We got off from... Thank you. Unlike most of my kind, I believe that Finfolk and surface folk must get along. This wedding is the first step in that process. May I ask why you have to give him a dowry? Well, it's a very small island. The Archduke assured me it wasn't worth very much. After all, you surface folk have so much land already. I'm so poor. I'm so poor. I'm so poor. I'm so poor. Oh, really? How interesting. The Archduke told me differently. This new island could cause a war between your future husband and I. War? Really? I can't risk that. It seems my betrothed has misled me about the importance of this island. Such deceit. He is not the man I thought him to... Oh! That's right, he's a hoe! He's a hoe! He's a hoe! I will have to call off the wedding. Thank you for clarifying things with me, Your Majesty. No problem, big dog. Your clam coach spirits you back to the surface. As you waddle onto the beach, you gasp for air. Air never tasted so good. Wait. I need to lower my stability. Congratulations, Your Majesty. I hear the wedding has been called off and the island has sunk back beneath the waves. The patricians are most pleased. Uh-oh. 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 I don't wanna let Red win. I broke up Yaoi. It wasn't allowed. A kraken! Telephone cowboy says, a real-life honest to ninth kraken just outside my harbor of the western shore. We should send our navy to subdue the beast at once. The Kraken has every advantage in a sea battle. Your Majesty, perhaps a lighter touch is preferable. It says Kraken can be appeased by offering of living creatures. I don't know. This is already... You guys are gonna wreck green? You guys don't want to dice roll with the 55? I just want to know what happens. Let it be. Let it be. I'm one with the skin... snow and sky. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know the lyrics to the song. Gotta let it be. To your great surprise! It doesn't take long for the Kraken to grow bored and disappear. All in all, there was a minimum impact to noble patricians, telephone cowboys, trade routes. Oh no! Sometimes a job well done is a job not done at all. The ninth god has finally answered our prayers, my friend. The council demands the queen's advisors resign, and the queen is too weak to resist. Our replacements are waiting in the wings. Once our advisors surround the queen, we'll have complete control of what she hears. We'll shape her reality. We'll treat the queen like a mushroom, keep her in the dark, and feed her. Now, let's not be vulgar. The question is, what to do with this control? Turn the queen to useless figurehead. Hey, you guys gotta vote. You guys gotta vote. Exclamation point, join to join. You guys gotta vote. It doesn't matter what you're typing in. Force the queen to abdicate in favor of their claimant? Claimant. This democracy sucks. I like potato fries. Be a mushroom. We'll turn the queen into our powerless little puppet. Dance, puppet, dance. Sometimes it's scary how much you get into this, but yes, it's a great plan. What now? Now the kingdom must return to prosperity, and we'll ensure that we'll get all the credit. The council will see this as a demonstration of our competence. They'll insist on sweeping out the old guard. At that point, we've won. For the final stage, you guys must raise stability to at least 10. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to get rid of Vito. A jousting tournament. Your Majesty, the barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. Wonderful, I will compete myself. I'll love to attend and support a knight. The Chancellor inclines their head politely. It wouldn't be my ideal day out, Your Majesty, but I'm sure you'll have a marvelous time. Wait, that was so benign. Dude, there's pox in the fucking cat. This is what happens when you guys did nothing about the crystal pox. Now it's fucking spread everywhere. You guys are gonna decimate my... You're decimating my population. Peasant. Hello, Your Majesty. I've traveled all the way from the coast to beg you to do something about the price of grain. can't afford to feed my family. A day of back-breaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. Dude. This is what you guys get for fucking with the peasants. You guys are... This is... She's right. The grain price of the coast is beyond all control. Greedy merchants rake in the profit while the common folk starve. The free market will correct itself in due time. You guys get money if you vote for D, smiley face. I'm just reflecting real life current events, you know what I'm saying? You should have vetoed A. I kind of want to see the RNG. Egg prices are expensive. Damn it. Oh! You place a strict price cap on green. When the willy merchants find a way around it, you order a few of them hanged as examples for the rest. Uh-oh. This sharp lesson does wonders. Soon enough, grain is cheap again, and no merchant dares to say a word. Hopefully most of the peasants will stay alive until next harvest. Pox in the capital! Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from coast to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. Our streets are covered in glittering statues of the afflicted. Also, I realized for as many playthroughs that we have for this game, it's been, there's just new events happening every single time, and that's kind of fun. Yes! We're civil! Oh no! Indeed, Your Majesty, if only we could have prevented it. Yeah, if only we could have fucking prevented it, you guys! In any case, a rumor has spread among the peasants. They believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the Queen's touch. What exactly do they mean by that? I don't know if the game is still being updated, but I feel like it's nice that we kind of have a new random thing every single time, so it's like I don't know what I'm in for in this story, and you guys don't know either. Exactly what it sounds like. Pish posh. I did not block the blockage. You like laying your hands upon one of the infected and, I don't know, blasting them with your royal healing powers. This is some fucking Princess Diana shit. But I don't have royal healing powers. We both know that, but the common folk has always been superstitious about the hidden magics of the queen. Fine, I'm fucking Princess Diana-ing. If you don't heal a few of them, they might storm the palace and get their hands on you, or rather your hands on them. Maybe they're right. What if I can actually help? I'm gonna gas myself up as a healer. I'm turning around on this. Maybe I do. You guys don't fucking know. Maybe I do have magical powers. The crystal pox has no cure, Your Majesty. Only the ninth god can. Pish posh. They just don't know about medicine yet. I suggest we look into the council for guidance. Alright, you guys want me to touch everyone or just a few of them? Dude, I'm gonna fucking die from crystal pox. This is not fair. Is the virus bribing me? Oh, It's because more people turn into crystals and we harvest those crystals and sell them for a profit. That's why it nets me money. Oh, Donkey Kong. I'll remember you. You're my favorite Machamp. Donkey Kong right here. You stand alone but strong. I always knew Donkey had my back. I don't want to play with you anymore, Stellax. You're unmodded. The next day, you ride out to the capital's central square and find a swarming mass of peasants waiting. They're a wretched sight, encrusted with oozing boils and crystalline growths, climbing all over each other in their eagerness to reach you. Oh god, I'm so dying. Touch me, your majesty. Cure us, save us. You walk out amongst them and lay your hands upon as many as you can. They bow and scrape and thank you for your kindness, but there are thousands of them, and while they may be polite, their sheer numbers are terrifying. Still, somehow the City Watch keeps order. At the end of the day, you head back to the castle exhausted to your very bones. This was a meet and greet. Turns out you can't really cure it. The crystal pox continues to ravage the capital, but the legend of your personal intervention spreads far and wide. Soon half the kingdom believes in your healing touch. Ooh! When the pox finally passes, gemstones litter the streets, but the people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer has their servants collect them under the cover of darkness. Money, money, money. Loads of money. Uh-oh. My heir. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before them, holding a small child in your arms. So, whose preg is it? I don't think I carried the child to term if I'm so casual about it. I think I impregnated my wife. Should I die? Ask my child. What is their name? Puregasm asks. Moxbith II. Wait, congratulations to find an heir. You just need them to fulfill your ambition to win the game. A need for horses? Landrasil! Umatachi! Your Highness, I've been thinking, Marcher shoulders are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. What we really need are better horses. The best don't come cheap. The Asminians have a surplus of destriers at the moment, horses bred for war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some for the good of the kingdom, of course. I don't want to be poor. I don't know, man. You guys can vote. Alright, you guys have to vote for what you guys want. After I said I don't want to be poor, you guys are like, let's take all of Mogu's money. I'm gonna tax the fuck out of you guys. Alright, I don't even need to stop the count. Yeah, you can join an ongoing game. Both you and Baron Landrasil hand over the hefty sacks of gold to the Asminian ambassador, who eyes them suspiciously. But sure enough, a few weeks later, a legion of feisty war horses are delivered to the march. It only costs you an arm and a leg. These are incredible beasts, Your Majesty. The barons will never have to ride our puny native horses again. I can't thank you enough. The favored competitor. The barons have assembled upon a jousting field, watching from tall stands. The place is buzzing with excitement. Welcome, one and all. We have the most thrilling guests today. Cheers erupt and the nobles stamp so hard that the stands tremble. My liege, the highest ranked knights of the tournament are applying for your favor. First is Baron Ixnosy the Cunning, who has won every bout last year. Some claim they have cheated, but surely they're just jealous. Second is Baroness Lamashdu? You know what? I've always struggled with pronouncing your name. I'm sorry. I am Ashty. No one thought she would succeed this year, but she obviously trained hard. People call her the underdog. Lamashdu? Last is noble patrician Farpnoodle, the interloper, a surprise foreign contestant, but they qualified nonetheless. Like my harp? It's a cute harp. So my liege, who will you favor? Harp for funsies. Grumbling echoes across the watching barons, but the Farp noodle crowd cheers wildly. You beckon them forward and affix the wedding a ribbon to their chest. The crowd cheers as they ride the starting. I'm gonna whoop and cheer. Whoop whoop. Baron Ixnosy is their first opponent. Their horses stamp as the two jesters glare at each other across the field. Have at you! The jesters gallop towards each other. Farpnoodle's lance catches Ixnosy in the shoulder but does not unseat them. But they are weakened. On Farp's next charge, they hit Ixnosy right in the chest. The horse stumbles, then throws him into a heap in the dust. Farp wins the day! Oh! Farp is so rich! Claims a hefty cash prize and is tracked to win the entire jousting competition. Damn. Ixnosy! Once again, you guys get to fund some buildings. And, yeah. Green is so rich. I hate green. I like how Red is not even... Red is probably funding the library with the partitions. I can fund things? Dude, I have 50 bucks. What are you talking about? I'm broke as hell. I'm more broke than you guys. I'm not funding anything. I refuse. It's supposed to be my 50 bucks. It's because I bought stupid horses for the barons. Maybe you should have taxed. I needed to give them a tax break. They were kind of. I'm going to tax them next round. All right, we got the library and the observatory. Your ambition, bankruptcy. Fuck you guys, man. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be an architect of the new golden age, but so far you've not convinced people. The kingdom's trade is still lackluster, Your Majesty. Golden age, more like bronze or maybe copper. Smash your armies, force them to submit. Common folk are sleeping giants that even nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, nobles don't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. Declare war with the Asmodean Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. My farming kind of sucks. I think gotta up my dude. I fucking spent so much money on the stupid horses. All right, the unpaid debt. Puny Queen, you have not kept up with your warhorse payments. Remedy this or face the wrath of the Empire. I already paid you. I explained the price of Baron Landrasil. They assured me the remainder of your initial payment would be received in installments. I received no installments and they are overdue. This is total fabrication. We paid the full amount in full up in front. What kind of scam is this? Fuck you. I refuse to pay. I don't know. He's scamming. It's fine, Solax. You don't have to vote. You know who else is voting? Red is voting for me. This dude guaranteed Uma polls? True. He's scamming us. Very well. Act like an unruly child so you will be treated. Expect a raven's head with my next correspondence. Fuck your shit. You ain't shit. What do we suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. Need a bank loan, sell off your crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs? Most of them are buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Wait, why can't I just make more coins? Is this gonna bite me in the ass? I think I gotta go grave robbing if I'm a... It's fine, I'll just rob some graves. You order the royal mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold mask, heaps of coins, and precious jewels. Not everyone is practical. As your treasurer, however, the church denounced you as as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your what the fuck? Why? How do they know that I went? This must be a secret grave robbing. Who announces public grave robbing? Okay, that's cringe. My greed does not say I was doing the most economical thing. Oh my god, you guys wanted hyperinflation. No tax to purple, please. Maybe I give them another tax break. Smiley face. You know what? I'm gonna keep it even. I don't know why, I just don't trust. All the richest nobles are green. You know what? I don't know. There's a scheme going on. Or oh shit, wait. I'm gonna ignore the war. Our jousting victories have made me famous all across the coast. In fact, the people of my hometown, Zikaros, want to build a statue in my honor. You'll donate to my project, won't you? Hell no! I did reverse voting, so you guys gotta pay attention. Stop the votes! Oh, that's crazy. Struggling? Uh-oh! The struggling martyr masses are more interested in self-preservation than a new sport. Rowing does not catch on. War with... Oh, God. Bad news, Your Highness. I've received a message from the Ashmanian ambassador accompanied by a severed raven's head. The Emperor has declared war on us. Exactly how capable is the military? The Empire's golden age is long behind it. They're still bigger than us, with more soldiers and a long history of conquest, but they lack discipline and are plagued by infighting. The Kingdom armies are in decent shape, but this will be difficult. News of the war inspires a wave of patriotic fervor across the kingdom. Old knights come out of retirement and naive young stampede to join the army. Hopefully it'll prove enough. Rest assured, my liege, you'll have our full support in this war. What's our opening gambit? If you vote for upping the military, I'll give you money. Why are you RNGing my stability? I'll give you money if you vote for A. Give me A. Give me purple and red, please, big dog. I'm so nice to you guys. I've been taxing green. Please, please. I didn't tax you guys. I did not. Oh my god. I should have vetoed B. Green sends their regards. I won't let you down, Your Majesty. A game of espionage and counter-espionage begins when your agents assassinate the Empire's generals and destroying their bridges. Meanwhile, Asminian spies try to do the same within your own borders, but your spy master foils them at every turn. Soon you receive word that Asminian citizens are already wondering if the war is more trouble than it's worth. Holy. You've done some redecorating the throne room, anticipating your future as an iron-fisted tyrant. When the marshal walks in, she whistles appreciatively. I like what you've done with this place. Lots of chains and spikes. Is that working? Is that a working Iron Maiden? I oiled the hinges myself. Very good. A master artificer looks after her tools, but that's nothing. You pull a lever in your throne, and a trapdoor opens just to the marshal's left. Beneath it is a pit full of wraithing snakes, all deadly, of course. Ha! Classic. Let them try to vote against you now! She composes herself. I've been surveying the troops across the kingdom. The troops are looking good. Yay! Your Majesty, I didn't have high hopes for the eastern peasants, but they actually know one end of a spear from another now. Now the key to make sure your armies are loyal to us, not to their region. Easier said than done, of course. I need to speak with the ordinary soldiers, grace some palms, smoke some cigars, reminisce over old wartime stories. They don't even respect the council any more than I do. But at the end of the day, Your Majesty, it'll come down to how much they respect you. Uh-oh. That evening, she rides out to meet with the kingdom's soldiers to get the lay of the land. But she looks frustrated. She unstoppers a whiskey flask and takes a long, fierce swig. Damn it, the soldiers have no interest in turning against the council. What a waste of time. Need to earn their respect somehow. I don't get how. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the authority as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hide it from you guys. Ooh, a powerful storm. Uh-oh. A terrible storm has struck the east. Lamentably, many houses are swept away in the floods and the roads are totally impassable. Alright, every pony, you guys gotta vote now. Oh, you guys can see what you guys vote for, but just not. Oh, okay. I thought it was hidden. You can tell who's voting for what. I wonder who voted for C. They just like fuck the East. I thought it'd be hidden for everything. Like you guys just don't know anything. Gold flows from your treasury like water from a burst dam. In no time at all, the East roads have been repaired and houses rebuilt. And if money could bring back the dead, you would have done that too. Hell no, but okay. Count Tivanon, Your Majesty, will you tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, Kant. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract. And said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your Majesty, the barons cannot be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Alright. You guys either lost money or won some money. Have the counts have a contract and may go logging. Let them harvest the lumber but share the proceeds with the barons. Fence the area off to make sure no one goes near it. It's a spooky forest! I'm scared! I forgot how long these games go for. Oh god. Yes! But my lumber, I paid for that! Give it a rest, won't you? The council has spoken, and it's for your own good. When it's clear the council won't reconsider its position, Tivanon slinks back into the east. The haunted forest falls back into obscurity and legend. The invasion begins. Your Majesty, as Asmodean troops are amassing at the Marcher border. Armies of the counts and patricians are marching, but not yet in place. For now, only the barons guard our borders, and Ashmead will attack at any moment. We should order the counts and patricians on a forced march at double speed, but it might exhaust them before they reach the battle. Either you guys are fucking over people or not fucking over people. I don't know. The barons can handle this alone, smiley face. Damn, Red's like, yeah, we got this. Slox is at the front. Slox is not. Slox is back at home. Lanagi and Hex is like, no, we're gonna be nice. They're holding us back? Katura! Katura wanted camaraderie. Piece of cake. Baron Futahenticles rides off to muster your defenses. The wait is excruciating. Until a week later, your marshal bursts in to inform you that Ashman begins attack last night and the first battle is already over. It looked dicey at first, but the Baron Futahenticles rallied their troops like a true hero. We slew a dozen Asminians for every soldier we lost. Despite their numbers, we haven't made it across the border. We held them off. I suggest a medal is in order. Baron Futahenticles beams at you as they pin their medal to their chest. Perhaps this humiliation will be enough to persuade Ashman to negotiate. Don't worry, I've got this. Uh-oh. Seeking a truce? Majesty, the Asminian ambassador is here. He's keen to negotiate the terms of a truce. We've had enough of this war. What will it take to achieve peace? Hey, fuck off! I'm actually giving this guy the middle finger. Is it worth pursuing peace, Marshal? Marshal takes you aside, beyond the ambassador's earshot. The numbers are stretched to a breaking point, and Ashman still haven't shown their true power. We're lucky that Asminian citizens are demanding an end to this war. The Empire has endless manpower still in reserve. Let's not push our luck. We've got them on the ropes. Let's march all the way to Ashman and give them a hiding. If you value the lives of your citizens, bring this messy affair to an end. I don't even know. Don't you guys want money? Why do you guys want forever war? You guys American? We should shame the we should shame the voters for voting for D. I see you. I see you guys. No scorched earth. Your chancellor unfurls a scroll so long they could have uncomfortably used it as a hammock. You and the ambassador both sign the dotted line. Just like that, the war is over. First order of business, of course, is the tribute. Ashman sends 1,000 wagon loads of gold to vaults of both of you and the barons. After news of your victory spreads across the kingdom, you're a hero. Even the nobles can't deny that you did a good job. You took on the kingdom's oldest and most powerful enemy and won. But there's still whispers that you should have pressed your advantage. Oh, No! We could have taken Ashman's capital if the queen just had a little bit more spine. No, I'm spineless. Pushing for change. After a particularly long session at the council, Desdemona comes to you in the chambers. Blood and stars. How do you deal with all that talking? When will they do something decisive? Alas, it's the way things work. I was thinking if we did something to make things better. I've been running a monastery in the east. They're using a particular herb to treat wounds, but no one's doing it on a wider scale. With the equipment and reagents, we could do all kinds of research and help people. Absolutely. I'll ride out to speak with your soldiers again. Perhaps their respect for you has grown. Punches you in the arm so much you almost puke. Is that good? Was that a happy punch? The troops are with us. They're fed up with the council passing all these namby-pamby so-called laws. It's time for an iron fist to punch this kingdom back into shape. Over the next few weeks, soldiers across the kingdom mutiny against their commanding officer and swear fealty directly to the queen. Nobles begged for a council session to discuss the crisis, but you put them off, blaming the renovation of the council hall. Of course, there is one person you can't avoid, your wife. Now it comes full circle, seizing the armies of my own people. It feels almost poetic. I won't harm anyone unless they stand against me. How delightful. Just don't lose your nerve now. Do what needs to be done and don't falter. At long last, after you're sure the armies of the kingdom are in the palm of your hand, you allow the next council session to go ahead. The final council session. The marshal stands at your right hand, flanked by the garrison of the city watch. Your honor guard flanks you on the other side, ready for anything. The nobles file in one by one. Is that an Iron Maiden TGV ass? Most of them are looking nervous, but Count Circus just looks angry. Your recent conduct was outrageous, Your Majesty, unforgivable. Delaying the council session, secret meetings with our soldiers, violating the feudal contract. My top officers have been killed in your little mutiny of yours. Let's call a vote right now. I'm ready to bribe you of that crown. No, scratch that. I'm ready to bribe you of your head. Kronk, pull the lever! The trapdoor opens beneath Count Circus' feet. With strangled shriek, he falls into a pit of snakes. There's a moment of silence. Your Majesty, I'm sure we're all delighted to be here. Right, you lot. I don't think we need any more votes, do we? The Queen can take over from here. Of course, Marshal. Indeed, I wouldn't want to do anything unfortunate. As nobles shuffle out of their tails behind their legs, you let out a joyful laugh. Maybe someone describe it as an evil cackle. Okay, I tried. Did that work? Is that an evil cackle? But those who would be dissidents, and you'll deal with them harshly. Without the council holding you back, your daily duties are so easy, so efficient. Your firm grip on the kingdom will secure an excellent future for the little Mogsabith when the time comes. Your reign of terror is here, but your future has only just begun. Hey! I win again! You guys are bad at fucking me over. Shortly after Queen Mogsabith's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Count J. Gunslinger's castle and placed them under arrest for evil magic. As they burned, they screamed the secret name of the seventh god. The patricians' attempt to replace the queen's advisors never panned out. One night, noble patrician Potato Fries awoke to find a smiling spy master holding a knife to their throat and kindly asking them to desist. Desist. The attempt to woo Gordius to the martyr cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these mortal quabbles, burned Baron Marks to crisp with one well-placed fireball. Oh, that's fucked up. Queen Mogsabith's reign spanned another 15 blood-drenched years. The council couldn't defy her, fearing a gruesome fate. It was a dark and fearful time for everyone but the queen, who seemed to enjoy herself immensely, especially with spikes and thumbscrews were involved. Revo Haste is the poorest noble! Do I earn new customizations? I feel like they're all kind of the same. I want to be fancy. Rip my chud, son. GG's, everyone. I don't want to make myself bald. I want to give myself an eye patch. Is that a mustache? Oh, it's a... want like just like a nice little crown like that. I don't know what I forgot what I forgot what I wanted to wear. I think, yeah, this is cute. But GG's everyone. Thank you for playing King of the Castle with me today. I rule with an iron fist. Hahaha. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Iron Fist came out of nowhere. It's a sucker punch. The last one is sucker punch. I came back from being broke as hell too. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, day, night. I need to go and finish up all my stuff for tomorrow. I also gotta wake up at 5 a.m. And I don't know, that's crazy. Yeah. Or maybe like 6:30 a.m. walk standard time. You know what? Maybe 6:30 a.m. Well, you know what? We gotta do 6. Let's do 6:30 a.m. But thank you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, day, night. Thank you so much for all the resubs and the bits and all the nice stuff. It's gonna be a secret stream. But it is sponsored, so I am very appreciative of the opportunity. And I don't know. I like you guys a lot. I hope you guys have fun with my birthday party stream tomorrow. Money to fund projects is actually also pretty important. I don't know how to... I feel a little shy about it. I feel a little bit awkward asking about that. So I guess I don't really like doing it. I don't know. But things are always in the work. Things are just has been in the works. And yeah. Thank you everyone. Make sure to put some, you have some channel points in for the Space Boys campaign. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. The face of someone that also needs to drink coffee. Like right now, because I've not done a lot of stuff. Hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, day, night. Ochimogu. Bye-bye. And I say meat. You say cheese. Meat. Cheese. Meat. Cheese. Bye-bye.